Morning folks, right, one Sumerian Chariot. I think it's time to have a go at painting it up, so I'm going to make a start. Right, there we go, that's a start. I've used a basic, oh, can't see it, can you there? I've used actually a dark flesh. I'll just move this over a bit, it's slipped off, there we go. Sort of basing this on the Osprey book, which is Armies of the Middle East, number 109. So I think I should probably base it on that. So we've got the basic, as you see, woodwork. I'm now going to put, I'm thinking something like red leather as the leather work for the inside. Just take the mules away. Yeah, so there's the harness, the yoke. I think it's gone pretty good. The shading looks pretty good. I've gone with also a soft tone. So yeah, what we got, there we go, dark flesh with the wood and then a soft tone over it, and I think it looks fairly, comes out looking pretty good. So yeah, I'm now going to try red leather, see what that looks like for the leather work. Right, back soon. Right, there we go. So far the woodwork's done, and I've just done the leather work, and I think the red works, this red leather, it looks like it does in the Osprey book. And I'll just take that out so you can see, there we go, in the light. Just move the onagas out of the way, and the yoke, yeah, so there we go, done inside like that. I haven't put a wash on yet. I think it'll need a wash of some sort, perhaps a flesh wash, or might even be a soft tone, and I'll just take that off. That's the base. Oh, it's a bit shiny, and there we go, that's what it looks like. So I think it's turned out okay. I'm happy enough. Right, onagas, now got to paint those, and in the Osprey book they are sort of very sand coloured with a white underbelly, black tails, black mane, so I think I'm going to copy that for now, just see how it works out. So I'll crack on with the animals. Back soon. And there we go, all painted up. 4 onagas painted. I've just done this is the javelin case that fits on the side. I've got to work out how to fit this on the side, glue it on. But yeah, the onagas are painted up. So there we go, just basic, nothing special about them. Yeah, done them a very pale colour, as the Osprey book showed. So, oops, just move those out of the way. So I'll get them sorted. I've managed to, well, I've got a couple of crew figures. I'll just move this out of the way. So we've got the driver there, a bit bright in there, yeah, one driver, and I've just glued the spear in, and one spearman, or javelin man in this point, or in this case. So they're undercoated. I'll make a start and get those painted. Yep, see how we get on with those. So back soon. Right, basic flesh coat and a flesh wash on the figures. I don't really like these figures, but they'll have to do for now. Yep, so that's what we've got. Oops, a bit bright there. So I've got to paint the kilt, which is apparently a kind of hare, whether it's sheep is it or whatever it is, and a bronze helmet, sword or whatever it is, and they will be finished. So I'll get those finished, ready to go in the chariot. And that's the 2 crew figures finished. Pick him up there, one driver. Oops, he's showing, yeah, one driver. I'm not liking these figures, I must say. I perhaps didn't do as good a job as I could have done. They've 2 coats on the flesh, a flesh wash, and then I've done the kilt in 3 greys and a white dry brush. Got a small axe hanging on his belt, and I'll just pick the spearman up. He seems to have some kind of sword in his belt here. I've got my big fluffy fingers. Some kind of sword here, javelin, or yeah, javelin in his hand. Seems a bit disformed, a bit sort of flat and squashed. But it's the crew figure at the moment. Yeah, if we look on that way, he's normal, but he's very wide. So I think that's just the way they've moulded them. Right, so I'll I'll sort these two out and take them out, make sure they take them off the pennies, make sure they sit in the chariot. So I'll be back in a sec. And that's what they look like in the chariot, so they've gone fairly well. This is the javelin case, which I'm going to stick on once I've basted it all up. Now, they don't look too bad. What I'm going to do though, on the base of the figures, I should just put a red leather on them so they match in with the white and the leather they're standing on, I suppose. Yeah, that's what they look like there. That looks okay there. So the driver, he seems to have a hatchet in his belt. I don't know if he'll stand up at all, will he? Probably won't. Yeah, I'll sort these out anyway. Yeah. So there we go. Yeah, so a little bit of titivating to do. So I'm going to get these all based up now and then show you them when they're completely finished and ready for the tabletop. So I'll get that done and then back for a final roundup. Okay, there we go. We have it. Sumerian Chariot completed, my first one. 4 mules pulling a heavy 4-wheeled chariot. As I said, I scratch built most of the chariot, the cab. Yeah, I moved the I put the javelin case on the side. Not sure if I like it in that position. I know the pictures show it in that position, but I may have to move it from that, I think. Try and find a better looking place. Yeah, the mules are foundry mules. I think they use them in the Assyrian carts and bits and pieces. I did pick up a load of these. I have managed to spray up 24, so I could do six of these altogether, but I shall need to get some more. Move it a bit closer, and that's what the chariot cab looks like with the 2 crews. Just turn that with my fingers. I painted the bases of the figures obviously to match the leather chariot cab. And there we've got the large, you can see the large yoke pole connecting to the 4 mules. Yeah, mules or onagers. I thought onagers are extinct. I'd read or I'd always understood that onagers are extinct, but apparently they're still going. So I did my Google search, and there are still onagers about in Africa. I think Syria there was some showing. And we can have greys, these pale colours like these. I've copied these from the Osprey book showing the Sumerian Battle cart. But yeah, we can have greys, browns, light browns, dark browns. So I'm not going to struggle too much with getting pictures to paint these up. There we go, yeah. The crew are okay. I'm not that impressed, as I said previously. They're a bit sort of squeezed and flat, so I may have to find some other crews, perhaps convert some infantry figures or whatever figures, but there will be crews. As I say, 25 of these to do in total. But yeah, there we go, all done. First one, 24 more to go. But, thanks for looking, and bye for now.